Hello everyone, I'm Theffy, and welcome back to my channel. I am not in my house right now. Also, if this video is a bit short, it's just because, there's a fire danger warning, and we might have to evacuate. I'm very scared. Who is this strange person? You care to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm that one cousin.
Ah yes, for those who watch my disability video, this is the cousin I traumatized in hospital. But not with any medical stuff, with Freddy-Verse. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm no longer that traumatized.
When did you overcome this fear?
I'm not sure, but it was around probably like grade 4 or 5, or like maybe earlier, a bit earlier, because my friends were really into Fnaf as well. So.
Ah, yes, peer pressure.
Yeah, I think I played Fnaf 1, and then I was like, hey, this is kind of fun. And then I got Fnaf 2 on my phone. I think it's still on my phone, but I beat that, and then I wasn't really that scared anymore. So.
Yeah, I mean, how much older were you at that point?
Probably a couple years older, or maybe a bit more.
Yeah, because you were 7, so that's 5 years. So that would have been around 2020.
2018, 17 maybe?
No, unless my math is completely off, because...
2020 was grade 6, so...
Okay, so 2019 then. I guess my math is terrible. But, yeah, what... I mean, you did sort of go into this about, like, oh, it was just, oh, my friends were doing this, and also, growing up. But what kind of got you to take that first plunge in terms of like, okay, because you were petrified you were petrified of it, and like it was so bad, like your dad would like have talks with me that you can't be showing this around, but then like it's because what sort of made you I guess go, all right, that, like you mentioned, you played Fnaf 1 and you were like, oh yeah, this isn't too bad. What made you finally sit down and play it?
I was at a friend's house, and he hadn't played it before, and I suggested playing it because I was scared. I'm like, oh, this would be scary. I played it, I'm like, it's a bit less scary than I thought it was. And then I think it was more just, I was like, well, I can't really be scared forever, so... yeah, I guess that's kind of,
This is always, I've found this always really funny about when you were like scared of FNAF, because it was specifically the video that you were terrified of was how to make FNAF 2 not scary. And do you remember the exact, because it's a bunch of little clips, do you remember the exact clip that terrified you?
I think it was the Bonnie jump scare. I think that was it. It was one. It had like it had something over the top of it, but it was a Bonnie jump scare. I'm like, wow, that's very scary. But I hadn't really seen any horror at that point. That was like my introduction to any horror at all.
I mean, specifically the how to not make it scary. I remember the part you really liked, like you were pissing yourself laughing at it, was the Fox. No, it wasn't even the pizza bit. It was it was Foxy. It was a scene of Foxy and Mangle, and it had audio from the Fox and the Hound, like the old Disney movie, about like a dog and a fox. And it's like, what's the name? Like, Todd. I'm gonna get the clip from How to Make FNAF 2 Not Scary in here, because it's funny.
You're my very best friend. And you're mine too, Todd. And we'll always be friends.
Wait, my name's Todd?
So, how up to date are you with the lore?
Probably up to like Ultimate Custom Nut. I have no idea what's going on in Security Breach or any further game.
I'd say that's a pretty good endpoint, because that's like the end of the original like Scott Cawthon saga. Are you interested in the current lore?
Not that surprisingly, not that long ago. I watched my friend play through the entirety of Security Breach, or at least like one of the endings. I think it was the Vanny ending, and it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's very different to the other games, which I thought was like kind of cool. They kind of switched it up a bit, and then he started playing Ruin, and then stopped playing Ruin. So I haven't seen anything on Ruin.
But Ruin's way better than Security Breach. Don't at me.
It looks better. In my opinion, I think it looks cool.
Yes.
I like the Vanny mask.
Yes, the Van Eye mask, because it's got an eye.
Van Eye mask.
Yeah, get it right, nerd.
N-I.
Have you seen anything of Secret of the Mimic, the greatest game of all time?
I know of its existence. I saw it on Steam when it was on sale. That's about it.
So there's a lot. That's like the newest, biggest game at the moment that everyone's covering and talking about. And there's like the Mimic is a meme. Edwin, the guy.
I know about the song.
My name is David.
There is a ball.
I'm running out on the road.
There is a car.
And it's gonna hit me. If I know you love to read, which is surprising for someone your age.
Yeah, I love to read, but very specific things. Like I couldn't sit down and read a book that I didn't have any interest in whatsoever. Or if I was forced to read something, I wouldn't do it. But if I was like reading lore or something that I was interested in, I would read it.
Have you considered reading the Fnaf books?
A long time ago, I read the first Silver Eyes book, and I don't remember a single thing from it, but I did read it, and that's it. I know about Phasgu as well.
That's majestic. That's amazing. Well, I have something to tell you, Mr. Cousin Sir.
Yes.
So I have a friend. His name is Gibby. He just sent me a package, and that was cool of him. Shout out Gibby. He's got a video where he discusses all of the Fazbear Frights books, the ones that have the Phasgu in them, and that video is 36 hours long.
Come again?
36 hours long. And in that package, he sent me a sticker that says, I watched a 36-hour Five Nights at Freddy's video.
The longest video I've ever watched is 8.5 hours long.
What was it about?
Darkwood Pyrocynical.
Okay, we're ending this footage. Go watch that, or at least, like, fall asleep to it or something.
I would do so. I would do so. I do, like, long videos.
Yes. I'll send it to you. It's very interesting. He goes over all the Fazbear Fright stuff and all their themes, and he uses literary oh god, I'm gonna keep this in because it's funny. Literary analysis to like dissect them, like talk about like, oh, this theme, the story about a time-traveling ball pit is actually like an analogy for like domestic abuse, what do you call it? What's some? I'm not making fun of you, Gibby. Like it's genius, but it's just funny because Freddy Fazbear.
Phasgu. I actually don't know what Phasgu is. It sounds strange.
Get your mind out of the Faz gutter. Get your mind out of the Freddy Faz gutter.
Freddy Fazbear.
Nah. Yeah. Okay, who would you say is the scariest animatronic?
I've got a direct answer to that one. It's Mr. Springtrap. Still terrified of him. I can never play FNAF 3 and I never will.
Scrap Trap, though. What is your opinion on Scrap Trap?
I know it's really easy to manage an Ultimate Custom Night.
No, but like design-wise.
He looks like a peanut a bit.
Yeah, peanut, because it's got like a bit of skull.
Yeah.
Also, it's pretty, like, isn't his design, like, not accurate to the first Springtrap design?
Yeah, but like I believe he's wearing literally he's wearing a different suit. But that's why the vengeful spirit is attached to him. Like that's why he's in hell, Golden Freddy hell in UCN at that point, because he wasn't being like antagonized by Golden Freddy until Fazbear Fright burnt down. He went to another location and repaired himself with old parts, and if you ask me, it could be some Golden Freddy parts, and then that's when Golden Freddy spirit latched onto him, because in the Fazbear Fright books, multiple spirits are shown to possess one suit when it's made up of different pieces. So that's what I think. Also, I'm going to say this.
Cool.
I'm going to say this as well. I look really short on this video, but it's because I am sitting like directly on the two couch cushions, because there was a dog here that like wouldn't let me sit there, and now I'm just kind of committing to this bit.
He's gone now.
Am I free to sit there? But I don't know if I'll be in frame. I'm very scared. I don't know if I can do it. Who is your favorite animatronic?
I don't know. It's between two. It's between Funtime Foxy, because it's got a cool voice in Ultimate Custom Night. I play that a lot. And Lolbit, because I think it's funny.
So just Funtime Foxy with orange.
Yeah. I think it's funny.
Why is Lolbit funny because LOL isn't its name? Is that why it's funny?
No, I think it's funny that instead of like creating a new animatronic, he just reskinned one that already exists and then called it a new one.
Yeah. Lolbit's in UCN, right?
Yeah, it's one of the secret animatronics. You gotta like, I forgot what you do. You spam something.
Isn't it? Doesn't Dee Dee do it?
Yeah. Dee spawns it.
Yeah. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Oh god, the voice crack. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
I hate Dee Dee. Ruins runs.
What about Shadow Dee Dee? I forget what they're at. I think it's XQR, but I always call them XQC. The like black and white Dee Dee, I always call them XQC because I think it's funny.
I thought it was XOR.
XQR.
So that was a fucking lie.
But I always call them XQC because funny.
Fun fact, I used to know the full name of Shadow Bonnie, but I don't remember it anymore.
RWQRSFF, that's all I can get.
Yeah. I used to be able to recite it, but I can't anymore. I don't know why, I just could.
So, what are your opinions on the movie?
Oh, the movies. I thought the first one, a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The second one, I think I got really confused because there were two Mikes, and then Michael Afton was evil in it, and I didn't ever think that he was evil in the games, and that kind of confused me a bit. And then...
So that's when Mike Trio comes in.
Mike Trio,
no. No. So, right? It's a theory about how... So, Mike Schmidt and Mike Afton are the same in the games, and they didn't do that for the first movie because, it's different, whatever. And then they added Michael Afton in the second one because, oh my god, it's the purple guy's son, dog. So Vanessa represents the sort of, oh, I'm very scared of my dad and, PTSD. I'm just gonna do what he says to make him happy. Mike represents the, like, I'm done with this crap. Just gotta get through my 5 nights, but also the caringness of his family, because I think Michael Afton in the games is very tragic because, like, all his family is dead. But I think Mike definitely represents that, like, family-oriented side. And Michael Afton from the movie, it's just Michael Afton. But no, I don't like his characterization as comically evil, but I think and this is just a cope, is that obviously in the games, Michael was working for his father for a time and did messed up stuff. So I think with all these, the reason he's so heightened comically evil is because it's like one character has been split up into 3 people, so each person's each trait is, like, amplified as, like, their whole thing. If anyone watched that one Ben 10 episode, you know what I mean. One is very evil to represent a third of Michael's personality being evil. One is super family caring because whatever, and then one is super traumatized, and they all form together to create Game Michael Afton. Also, there is Clothesline. Clothesline is a theory I came up with.
Clothesline.
Yep. So, to say, I mentioned it on Minibite Games' channel, but Clothesline is the idea. So, and the reason it's called Clothesline is because it's a pun, because a lot of, like, theories will have, like, a line at the end, meaning, like, timeline. So, like, Games line, Tails line, Frights line, stuff like that. At Clothesline, so at the end of the second movie, Michael Afton gets clotheslined by Jeremiah, Mike's friend in the movie, who's like, "Where do you think you're going?" He runs out of the house and he, like, clotheslines him. Now, Jeremiah, what is interesting is he's good friends with Mike, and Jeremy, that is there's a character that is theorized to be Jeremy in the games, the Bonnie bully. So the bully in Fnaf 4 that is wearing the Bonnie mask, who's Mike's friend.
Yeah.
And that is heavily implied due to all stuff that I'm not going to get into now, that is Jeremiah, let's just say they're the same. And Jeremy then becomes the Fnaf 2 guard. So, in the second movie, Jeremiah clotheslines Michael, and Michael drops his security badge. And I came up with a theory that, like, Michael and Jeremy getting into a fight and being clotheslined, and Michael being clotheslined, is a canon event that happens in all FNAF timelines. And after the bite of 83 in the games, Jeremy and Mike have a falling out, which leads to Jeremiah clotheslining Michael and taking his security badge, which he then uses to become the FNAF 2 guard. That is Clothesline, saying that in all, it's a you've seen Spider-Verse, right? Like, it's a canon event. It's a canon event.
The Fnaf-verse, it brings them all together.
Yes.
And then next movie, they're gonna break into the Fnaf-verse, and then
we're gonna
hate Michael Schmidt. Put that on the predictions.
Yes.
It's gonna happen.
It'll. I don't know when this video is being uploaded, but I'm gonna have the date written in the description, being like, this was the day it was discussed, it was prophesized.
I better see the Fnaf-verse. It's gonna happen. I know it. I can feel it.
What do you think about the direction the movies are going in?
I think it's very different, but I also think they're kind of doing an easier to follow along kind of thing, because they tell you the story directly, and I think for people that don't really want to get into 9,000 MatPat videos about the lore, or like more.
Well, if you want to know more about the lore, you can watch these people's channels. because they are good. They discuss lots of good stuff about the lore. But then all they're talking about now is like Secret of the Mimic, so you probably won't get that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Might need to watch that.
I have an idea. Here's a little plug I haven't even announced to you guys. So it was Boxing Day, and it was really funny because I was like kind of hungover. On Boxing Day, I did a stream with Minibite that lasted for 20 hours because the madman decided to commit to beating every FNAF game in one live stream, and around the 3-hour mark, I decided to join him, and I stayed with him for that whole 20-hour stream, and I am editing that down into a little highlight reel, and that also includes Secret of the Mimic. So, cousin, if you don't want to play Secret of the Mimic, you can watch my video coming out very soon. Or they might even be series of videos because it was a 20-hour stream, so even the highlights are going to be a couple hours, so we'll have to see. But yes, is there anything else you want to talk about that is Five Nights at Freddy's related?
To this day, even though it's been years and years, I've never seen anything on sister location, which is, I think a lot of people think is weird. I've also never the only FNAF game I've ever beaten is FNAF 2, but I've played the rest except for FNAF 3, really. We're not going to get into that.
I mean, you're not really missing out on sister location. It's not the best game.
Is it that bad?
It's not bad. It's just all the FNAF games are good because they're replayable because they're RNG machines. But sister locate, yeah, even Ultimate Custom Night is an RNG machine.
Too much RNG.
But no, sister location has like no replay because it's the same scripted events each time. Even with, say, Security Breach, it's fun to replay it because, like, oh my god, the animatronics can teleport right next to you and they're going to chase me around, whatever, and I can do whatever I want. But with Sis Location, everything is scripted. So, like, there's a couple times where there'll be, like, you'll be, like, crawling through an event and then there'll be, like, a noise and you'll go, oh my god, a noise. But those noises are scripted, they're not random. So, like, you'll know once you've clicked forward 3 times, that's gonna play. Like, it's do you get what I mean? Like, it's scripted events happening, so there's no replayability aside from the custom night at Sis Location, but you don't want to suffer through that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sounds uninteresting.
It is extremely uninteresting. But the lore in it's very interesting.
Oh yeah, I've seen the mirror. I think I've seen where the purple eye mirror.
And that is, it confirms that Michael Afton canonically looks like Rick Astley.
Yeah, I actually know about that. I do know about that. You said 20 hours to beat every FNAF game. How many FNAF games are there? That sounds like a lot of time.
So let me run through them. The only ones we didn't do were Fury's Rage and the only one, and AR. And the only reason we didn't do AR is because AR got shut down. But so FNAF 1, FNAF 2, and we didn't play them in sequential order. It was on like a spinny wheel. So we chose random games. So it was FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, FNAF World, Sister Location, Pizzeria Sim, UCN, why am I blanking? Help Wanted, Security Breach Ruin, Help Wanted 2, Secret of the Mimic, 5 Laps at Freddy's, and Into the Pit.
Into the Pit? What's Into the Pit?
What's Into the Pit?
Yeah.
Well, watch Gibby's 36-hour video. No, I'm kidding. Go support Gibby. But no, Into the Pit is the one about the time-traveling ball pit.
Oh, is there a game on it?
Yeah, so they made it into It was originally a book, and then they've made it into a game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got a very similar art style to Kindergarten.
Is that the one with the nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It looks very similar to that, and
Okay.
it's a very similar looking. I think that. Also, what's funny about Into the Pit, is that so. the rabbit monster replaces your dad, right? The rabbit monster replaces your dad.
Is the rabbit monster Springtrap?
He's called Pit Trap, but he's not actually William. He's like an agony monster. Don't question it.
I'll pretend like that doesn't matter in this situation.
Yeah, but what does matter is Springtrap canonically your mom. Because everyone thinks, except for like the main character, Springtrap just looks like your dad. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but like there's very funny a lot of memes about how Springtrap.
Why does he look like my dad? Why is that?
I don't know. Read it, nerd.
36-hour long video. Go watch it.
Yes, simply to learn why Springtrap has sex with your mother.
You understand? I don't understand, but I will. 36 hours. Go watch it.
So what you're saying is you will care?
I will care.
You will care?
I will care.
He said it.
Is that a reference?
A lot of the Fnaf community now hate you.
Oh no, what did I do?
Well, that's about all the time we have. Thank you very much, cousin, for joining me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, cousin too.
You can just call me Theffy. I'm not cousin too.
Thank you, cousin too.
Anyway, thank you all for watching as well. We are extremely boiling and tired.
It's so hot. Can you see the fan?
Yes, there is a big fan over there.
It's very large.
Yes. Well, have a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever time it is. Stay cool/warm, depending on what the weather is where you're at. I'm going to try and stay cool. Like and subscribe. I'll have links to everything down in the description. Bye!